And we got bananas in chat from lots of people. In fact, there were bananas in chat before I clicked stream. So, I don't know at what point it is actually... Oh, goodness me. I am lagging, probably. I don't know at what point this stream started, because I looked and there were bananas there straight away. Which would suggest something is wrong. Speaking of something being wrong... That's a bit of a deal, isn't it? Let's try again. I logged out on a slime block. Maybe the bobbing up and down thing causes an issue. Okay, Garth teleported me. Thank you, Garth. Let's try again. That's very weird. Hey, there we go. Nice one. Thank you, Garth, for fixing that. Also, hello, everyone. Everyone is here. Everyone is right where I am. How did they know I'd be here? Oh, we need to head to the Let's Play Minecraft together earlier. I wonder if anyone is over there. Who might be over? I've got a feeling Winnie might if she's not here. Let's use the old TP Asuma to Winnie. Bam! We got noises in the ear from Yo Butter, subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Manchester Pixie during the pre-stream. So thank you ever so much for your support. Truly appreciate it. Winnie is watching the match. Who's winning, Winnie? Who's winning? Looks like this team's got an extra player on the pitch. You know what I mean? Wow, it's good to be back here. I cannot wait to start working on this, so we will jump straight into it. Winnie T Ford says, yes, X. BP I am seeing can be a problem. Don't know what that means, but okay. Right. Let's get into the game mode survival. And I've been looking forward to this all day. I've had a bit of a stressful day, just things not going my way here and there, you know. Two things I want to talk about. Two things that have stressed me out today, but we'll talk about it later when there's more people here, right? But I'll tell you roughly. One of them is about food. The other one is about the war episodes on YouTube. And I just want to talk to all of you about what's going on with that. We got a noise in the ear from I Love Cats, who's making a donation saying, "Hello, YouTube." I know you wanted me to say it like that, Cats. I know that's exactly how you wanted me to say it. I hope it was, anyway. Cats, appreciate your support as always. I hope you're enjoying the stream today. We are going to work on the building over here. I asked Winnie to get some more supplies for me. By the way, seriously, can we get some love hearts in chat for Winnie right now? She is so kind to take the time to get these resources together for us to build with. I mean, I'm doing all of this in survival, and there's no way I'd have ever done any of this, really, if I came on here to gather resources first. Gathering resources is like 10 times as long as getting all these things. So Winnie's come over here and gathered us building materials, which is just fantastic. And we got some colours to work with here as well. We're going to be using the orange, that is for sure. So we're actually going to move these chests now because we're going to build in a different location. We may use some other materials as well. So for anyone who's here interested in participating in the build and you want to introduce new colours, you can always just throw down a block near me and be like, "Hey X, pay attention," and I'll probably ignore you at first. But if you persist, there is a slight chance I might notice you're trying to show me something. Yeah, as I say this out loud, I realise that I'm very bad at paying attention. Look at all this quartz as well, incredible. Incredible amounts of materials here. Let's take this one with us and just chuck the extra bits in here for now, so we have a place to put them. And I think we're all geared up and ready to go, basically. There's a camera on the side of the pitch, awesome. Embassy has a lot of charcoal already, you nerd. Calling me a nerd, someone is. Jeez. Oh, hello again, mysterious floating thing. The mysterious floating face has returned. Right, what's chat saying? You're a dullard, says Yo Butter. A dullard? I've never been called a dullard before. Gunsmoke says, "Hey X, the stream bar at the top of the screen is gone. New subs won't display." The stream bar at the top is gone. I can see it. It's on mine. That's really odd. It's fine for me. We need to start with this building here, and boy oh boy do I not really know how to go about this. Since we're working with a facade, maybe we should introduce some new materials around here. I think one thing we'll do is keep this as a flat wall coming down. So our building will be, the edge of our building will be in line with this. This is where we're going to start. We're going to start from what makes sense. We'll probably then have some extra municipal buildings off the side of what we're doing here. I'm talking out loud. You know, this stuff probably ain't going to make too much sense straight away. Also, the end is there and we're definitely going to have an overhang. So we need to think about this bit first of all. And I believe I just threw away some... yeah, I threw away what would actually be quite handy to have right now, which is some dirt for scaffolding. So let's go back and find it. Is this a sub-server, says Stetson Huff. This is my Patreon server, known as Let's Play Minecraft Together. There are other servers as well, like the vanilla one. And we could do with a wider walkway here, I reckon. That's what we could do with. And this project's been going on for a long time, and it will continue to go on. I threw the dirt over there. We're going to need that. Do we have any other dirt? That will probably come in handy. Should probably just move the whole thing. Some of these are also my things that go in here, so I can move the ender chest and then have access to them again. Like that one. This one apparently. Okay, and that would appear to be it. So let's move that around. Dishes don't clean themselves, Asuma, says Flying GB. I've got a dishwasher. It pretty much cleans itself. Gazwiz has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Gazwiz, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate your support. I hope that you're enjoying the stream and having a good time hanging out with us today. Let's go and grab one of those was stone. Put that here. And we'll start to scaffold a little bit, just fill in this space, because we're going to definitely, without a doubt, extend this material inwards a little bit. I don't know if I have any of it lying around, though. Do we... A pathway made of leaves doesn't sound very safe or sturdy, says you, Jim Trash. It's Minecraft. It's Minecraft. That's all I can say, really. You know how these things work. 10 out of 10 type in. Do we have more light grey concrete powder? That's what I said. I meant every word of it. Isn't this Hermitcraft, says the level gamer. No, this isn't Hermitcraft. This is the Let's Play Minecraft Together. It's not that mumbo jumbo, it's that Jared. Okay, so we'll just extend this basically all the way across for building on top of. So we're obviously going to have like a lobby slash foyer area somewhere around here. And we're also going to have massive pillars of support. Now these pillars will at some point arc outwards. So we'll actually push it back and start it somewhere around here. It's got to be in line with that though. So that's one start of our base pillar. Maybe I've come out a little bit too much. Let's start here actually. Changing my mind as we go. Got to think about how big this is in the large scheme of things. I reckon we should make this at least 5x5 and maybe 7x7. I think we'll go with 7x7 because there's a big old structure above it. So this is like the main support beam over here. Then we're going to have another one in the middle. And one at the opposite end. It's going to take us a long time to do this. Is that Jared also a mole, says Johnny Fight. If Jared's listening, he can let us know. We got a donation here, noise in the ear from T Allen 20 saying, "Hey X, was looking forward to doing the sub bomb again today, but a family emergency came up. I'll try again next week. Cheers, have a good stream, gotta run. Dude, no worries at all about the sub bomb. I appreciate the previous one ever so much. Did someone just extend this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone did, yeah. Getting distracted. I hope your emergency all goes okay, whatever it is. And thank you ever so much for your support here on the channel. It's truly appreciated. No worries about the sub bomb stuff. Like I said, I hope everything's all right for you and your family. Okay, so we're going to build this again in the middle. The middle's going to be easy to determine because there shall be like markers and whatnot in the area that will make it easy to see. If peeps here want to help out, just build a giant stone platform down here. We're going to build all sorts of stuff on top of it. Okay, so the middle is... oh, it's actually... oh, no, wait. This thing is indeed in the middle. So the middle is here. This is how we know where the middle is, right? So our temporary walkways are going to get interrupted a bit. Okay, so in line with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll bring it in back a couple of blocks. Cool, that's just what we want. So there's going to be a big old pillar going up. Do you have a second language, says Krabby Arts. I do not, I am terrible at languages. It is a weakness. Like fire. Fire is my weakness. It burns me. Now I'm thinking this thing's going to go straight up, but one thing I know is that having one big flat surface can look a little bit ugly. So we need to integrate a pattern. And before we bring in like club colors or anything, I think what we're going to do is something that may not even look that great, but it's just a pattern to repeat over and over again, right? So we'll basically have what I now realize is kind of an X, and we won't put it on the inside as well, but yeah, you almost got it. I think we need one over there, and then this will repeat over and over. In fact, let's not make it an X, let's make it like a chevron. So we go all the way over the top of that, and then we start again. So the next one will be here. Something like that. Whoopsie. So a bunch of chevrons going upwards, and then this is going to be the lobby area to our right. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe what this needs is some, like... ooh, it does look kind of thunky, doesn't it? It needs some... maybe dimension to it. Maybe it actually just look better being... I think it'll look better being plain. I think this doesn't help the look of the building. Or possibly, like, the corners could be the different colour, right? Like, I think just leaving it plain is the way to go. Depth, says Gunsmoke. Depth would be nice. We're going to build on such a big scale here that I think trying to overdo the detail may be a bit much. So we're just going to build that like relatively high up, and then somewhere high up it's going to come outwards a little bit. So the next thing that we need... we need some grey concrete powder. Grey concrete... hey, there we go. Sweet. Okay, so now we can fill in the spaces in front, because this is just like the street, right? This is going to come in a little bit. All of this is going to get filled up. This is going to be like a front here. It all makes sense. So all that needs filling in. This one over here needs building up as well. This is just a big old support pillar. So if anyone wants to help out, just build it up like 20 blocks or something. That goes up. So now what we need is like the club. Do you know, I think it might be smart to put another one in the middle, so we have 5 in total, because this is quite wide. So let's figure out where the middle of this area is. This is where we need like an inbuilt Minecraft tool. We need like a bling edit where you can just select either side and it shows you the middle. That would be sweet. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. From this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the middle, which means if we're doing the same thing again, it will be, first of all, in line with that. Wrong material. and then it will have 7, right? So let's not waste materials here. All of that is going to disappear because it's now sort of unnecessary. Okay, this one will get built up as well. This is looking good so far. Okay, now this is going to be like an entrance to the stadium here. So let's see. I've got a feeling. Actually, no, bricks probably won't be the way to go. Let's go with. It's going to be in line with this bit here. Actually, let's go with a dark material all the way across at this height. Gonna have 2 high, then 2, 2. Actually, no, 2 high, that, then 1, 2, and that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is make like the entrance using glass, using these materials and these materials. So the level above is just going to be glass, right? It's gonna be like the lobby. And I'm gonna change the time as well, because we're streaming. That's my excuse. It's not because of those pesky phantoms. So 1, 2, space, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, and then we got a 1. Typical. So maybe we do something like 3 and 2, 3 and 2. I don't know how to measure that out now. Maybe we just have one opening in the middle, or we figure out where the middle is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it does have a middle. Maybe we'll put the entrances there. So yeah, this block and the one to the right of it. So the entrances are going to be those 2 on either side. So that'll go. That'll go. Oops. Also, I'm aware that I had a noise in my ear a moment ago. I'll get to that. Bear with me. Okay, so now if the peeps who are participating in the build can repeat what I've just built there in that middle segment, then create the pillar for the next 2 bits. Now that one's gone up way too high. I did say not to go all the way up, but we'll figure it out. Figuring it out is what we will do. Right, so noises in the ear. Mon PJC has done some cheers, throwing bits, saying we'd like to give a shout out to Winnie, as she is a true star and helped me out loads when I joined, and is a credit to the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. Dude, appreciate the cheers and the bits. Winnie is an absolute star. As we know, with all of these community resources she has provided to us. Great to hear that she has been helping you out. Always nice to hear when the staff are, you know, doing their thing in the community. So Winnie, if you're listening, which I believe you are, Winnie, thank you ever so much. Appreciate it. Mon PJC, thank you again for the cheers and the bits. We've got I Love Cats gifting a sub to Moderang. Cats, thank you for supporting the community. Moderang, thank you for coming by. You're now a subscriber, thanks to Cats. Appreciate you coming out to watch today. We've got Anonymity here resubscribing for 3 months in a row, saying, wow, 3 months already? Thanks for already creating such amazing content, X. Thank you for the nice message. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy today's stream. So, again, this can be glass going all the way across, right here. And then the entrances like so. It's like 3, then 2, then 5, then 2, then 3. Those now need doing. Now we're going to put in the club colours, the colour, which is orange, basically. We could throw a bit of blue in there as well somewhere, but we're going to stick with orange for now. What I want to do is put the orange back a block, and then it's going to go up quite high, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll probably do it, and then we have this lip here going all the way across. So if peeps again want to get involved, help us build this up super quick. Like doing this bit here would be absolutely amazing. So all of that's going to get filled in. I want to fill in a little bit myself so we can just step back and see if the vibe is right, you know. just things that you see. That's my thumbnail. Remember, every every stream we need a thumbnail, right? That was the thing. Okay, looking good so far is what I would say. That feels about right. This has got a nice big grand vibe to it, and it's going to go all the way across. Now, I need some experts to do a job for me. Let's see, who here is like an expert in A, making letters, and B, lining them up so they're neat and even. I need someone on a job who's proven. This is for the best of the best right here. I'll probably put a moderator on it. Maybe Jared. I think Jared's interested. I'm the exact opposite of an expert, says Pony. Exactly. We're not putting Pony on the job. I'm illiterate, says Yolk. I think Jared's up for it. So, not using banners. Although, nah, we don't want to use banners. I'll show you what we want to use to do this next job, okay? Jared's going to lead the way. I don't know if Jared is in Discord. Because having someone communicate with a couple of other people that want to help might work. We should totally use quartz for this as well. I think quartz is the colour, and the quartz is around the corner. But I will use the wood as a demonstration. So you can quite easily make letters and text with 2 blocks in this game. You can make every letter of the alphabet. Okay, awesome. Jared, you are in charge. Totally not laughing at you, says Pony. Shut up, Pony! Don't make me use /kill again. Okay, so Jared, what we need is the team name, and I forgot what the team name was from the last stream. What was the team name? It was something, something, something. Of course it was. Brain, please kick in. Please activate. Can someone tell me? Idahoff is here subscribing. Idahoff, thank you so much for subscribing. I truly appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoy the stream. Motorang says maybe add something for the midsection. Make a lip that goes around the whole thing. We will add things. I've got quite a strong vision, and it'll all come together pretty well. Trungle City FC, Spooky Dokie, Spangle, Trungle Trouble, Trungle. No, wait, what was it? It was the Trungle City, and they call them the Trungle Troopers, I think was it. So we'll put Trungle City FC up, okay? Jared, Trungle City is the name of the thing. All of these letters are going to be 5 high and made out of quartz. We're just using this because it's what I got. Every letter is 3 high with the occasional exception of a letter that is difficult. So you start off with your T. You do it this way around so mobs don't spawn on the top. And then you have a gap, and then you start off with the R and just get creative with it. You can pretty much do all of these with the 3 wide. Would that kind of help with the R? I think it does. So TRU is pretty obvious, right? So this is like our type font for building. What I need Jared to do is to build the name of the team across the front section. So the very middle of Trungle FC, written in, how can I say, written in the text, should be starting around here. So it's going to need some blocks that come away from the wall, like a grill behind it. Maybe not, I don't know, use what you think's right. Actually, let's go and put it... No, we're going to need it at this height here, okay? So it's going to come out, the quartz is going to be at this level here, and it's going to say, like, Trungle City FC going from one side to the other, and it being aligned to the middle. If you don't want to do that, Jared, feel free to say no, it's fine. I've sort of put it on top of you, and maybe it's not a project you want, but we need a team to do that, to put the stadium name, the club name out here on the front. For other peeps who are still interested, we need to build these on the other side, so we've got to put in the glass the same as it is there. Let's go across like it would be these blocks that get torn out, and we'd have glass panes over here. Same thing then needs to happen again on the opposite side. So if anyone's interested in joining in, we should count the amount of blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then split them up. Okay, so we need these sections built again over here. What I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've already split it up deliberately for this. I'm going to go over here. And someone has already done the math, and they've done it perfectly. Well done, Garth. Awesome. And I will help you out with the next bit. So, down we go. And that is in the correct spot if we go here. So then the next 15 go here, and then another pillar goes up on the other side. So that includes like the floor, the clay, the whole thing's going to be the same going all the way across. And did Jared type anything? Where do you want him? I think Jared's on the job. Ah, and look, I know what this is right here. This is him figuring out the total letters and probably figuring out the middle space. So awesome stuff, Jared. Okay, so we're going to have Trungle City FC across the front there. And what we don't have at the moment is lights. This thing will need lighting up at night, and I don't know how we'll do that. But for now, we will focus not so much on details, but shape. So that's going to be built going all the way across. We're going to have like a sky lounge, and then we're going to work on the shape of this bit. So let's get to work on it. We need ladders, I think, and a permanent way of getting up and around. We need like proper scaffolding, you know. That's what this game needs. It needs like a scaffolding block, you know? Something that you could like break the bottom and all the blocks all like that. Oh, I should send that idea to Mojang. I should tell him, I go, Mojang, I've got the best idea for the next update. Give me credit. Give me all the credit for it. No, nighttime, not while we're streaming. Okay, so this is going to be like the Sky Lounge right here. So all of that, and then comes the next level. Revolutionary X, says I Love Cats. What did I do now? I'm literally oblivious to what I did. I'm literally oblivious. Okay, so we're going to bring this out now. And again, what I'm building here can be copied on the next one over. Sass says, hi X, loved today's episode, it was amazing, I really loved it. Oh yeah, you reminded me that I want to moan and talk about stuff. Maybe I'll do that now while I'm building a rather big shape that's kind of easy to copy and all of this. So, two things I want to talk about, but first of all, Father of Apocalypse has resubscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much for tuning in, my friend, saying, heyo, 4 months of dirt, but by the way, I love the way the war started, was hilarious. Hashtag greedy cub. Yeah. It was hilarious, and yes, Cub certainly kicked it off. There was a moment there where we were thinking about, you know, who actually wants to start this. No one does, except Concorp, it seems. I want to check something. Okay, just checking that over there. Right. Okay, let's have a chat about two things. We'll talk about them in the order. So I learned about something today that really, really infuriated me. Some absolutely terrible life advice. One person on Twitter pointed out one good exception for this, but I was so frustrated by it, I wanted to talk about it. So I was actually just like ambling through some videos and learning about like health and nutrition when I found out about this thing called intuitive eating, and I really, really disliked this in a big way. So much so, I wanted to talk about it in a video for anyone who might have heard of this thing and thought it was a good idea. There seems to be like a culture of people who are like trying to rebel against the idea of healthy eating and dieting and misspread, like, well, I wouldn't even call it misinformation, but just amplifying their own ignorance and defiance against reality and what health is and what healthy eating is. And it really irritated me to hear this thing called intuitive eating. Intuitive eating is from what I learned about it today, didn't have all the time in the world to learn about it, I will say that, but from what I read or like looked at for a few videos and read as well, was that it is the idea that you should just listen to what your body wants and feed it. If your body goes, I've just had, you know, 10 chocolate bars, but I still want another one, you should intuitive eat and just have that other chocolate bar, right? And this is just not cool. I really dislike the idea of that kind of information being given to people, because what you eat is linked to your health. You know, what you eat can determine how healthy you are, and it's important that, you know, we take care of our health and take care of each other with proper information about it. So what I will say on the matter, for anyone who cares, looking at chat, no one's really Intuitive eating kind of sounds like what I want to like to do, says Forge Gnome. I mean, it sounds like a good thing, right? You know, your body wants to eat. But here's the thing. You know, how far are we going back? 10,000 years? Agricultural revolution. Our diets start to change because we learn to harvest and grow crops in massive numbers. Before that, we're hunter-gatherers. So our ideal diets are the things that are good for us, or best, if you like, are going to, most of the time, revolve around... I'm going to actually... I get into the bit where I need to think about stuff. I don't want to think about stuff, I need to waffle. You know, but what's best for you is going to revolve a fair amount about what was eaten at that era, right? So, I'm reading a little bit of chat quickly. Intuitive eating sounds like a great way to start an addiction, says MMAs. If you eat more of one type of food, your body prefers this type of food more and more. Our body asks for more because it is rewarding us for eating that kind of food because of evolution. Yeah. So go back all those years from evolution. There was scarcity before there was an abundance of food. And there was a different diversity of food, right? And then fast forward to like the last 100 years or so, like our diets and what's available for us to eat has changed massively. We have a food industry that is pumping sugar into all of the contents of our food, and they know how the body works. They don't just make a product. They have teams of researchers, scientists, test groups. They figure out how to get us to buy their food and what they can put in it that will be the most addictive. They are, engineering incredibly profitable food because the food is becoming addictive. This is a huge problem in itself, like how health information has been diluted and how health gets taken advantage of with like buzzwords that get packaged onto products that are being sold and all of this. But the principle is that we now live in an environment where if you're not educated, if you don't understand what you're eating, and you subscribe to something like intuitive eating, you are just desperately opening yourself up to the worst kind of foods, because everyone loves a donut, everyone loves cake and sugar. It is the magical ingredient that has been discovered and manipulated and put into so many products so that they can sell food. Okay, Kat says, I agree with intuitive eating to a certain degree. You should listen to what your body needs. Sometimes you're lacking sugar or salt, something, and your body is telling you. Doesn't mean you should eat too much of anything, though. That's always bad. Cats, you should go and look up the literature and what people are saying intuitive eating is, because it is not that. It is not listening to your body. It is giving in to craving. It is disregarding health and nutritional advice. They literally say, if you don't feel like eating greens, don't. And that is not right, okay? You have to know at some point that you need to eat greens, and then you need to be responsible with what you eat and get them into your diet, right? If you're not eating your greens, your veg, and your fresh fruit. You need to be educated, though. If you just, all you had available to you was like, McDonald's and junk food, it would be so easy to get into eating that. And that's no one's fault as well. Like, we live in an age where the information just isn't given to us, and there's all this addictive food lying around that anyone can get sucked into eating. And so intuitive eating is literally about, what's Pony saying here, but what if you're craving eating an entire crate of bell peppers? Like, intuitive eating would say do that, just do it. And you'd eat an entire crate of bell peppers, and eating an entire crate of any type of food is probably not going to be great for your system. Like, it's nonsensical to just throw it down to one idea. Things are so much more nuanced. You need to educate, you need to learn. You also need to experiment yourself, find out what foods work for you. If you can't just drop everything and go, I'm never going to eat fast food again. Like, if you're conscious about making the change, then you're going to have to adapt, and you're going to have to do it, and you're going to know that there will be cravings, and you've got to understand where these cravings come from. If we just give into this idea that just follow what your gut says, it's ridiculous. There's always multifaceted angles to this stuff, and one of the reasons I'm so angry about this is because it seems to me like this is like a sort of online culture of sort of putting the middle finger up at dieting and looking after your health and saying that's all rubbish, just eat whatever you like. And to not try and be judgmental, but of some of the people I saw that were saying this, it looked to me like it was a coping mechanism for being obese and having poor health, which in this day and age, like, I'm not going to blame anyone for that, considering how you know, so much rubbish food is shoved in our face through advertising. Yeah, and it just got me really worried and upset because it's such poor information to give to people, and I'd worry that some people would, you know, find out about intuitive eating and do that rather than educate themselves and learn about what's truly good for them or not. So yeah, as you can probably hear in the tone of my voice, like, it's just something I really wanted to get off my chest. UGM Trash says, I'm trying to take you seriously, but there's a floating X-head next to you. Forge Gnome says, eating crazy stuff has nothing to do with listening to what your body is lacking. I mean, listening to your body is lacking, and, you know, being in tune with your body involves understanding nutrition and diet and being able to understand the different bits. This is talking about throwing that out of the window. This intuitive thing that I learned about today is saying, to hell with that, just do whatever you're thinking right now. If you're thinking, I want to guzzle down a milkshake, right? If you're, you know, a person who cares about their food, eats healthily, exercises a lot, you know, every now and then you can have a milkshake. You'll know when it will be appropriate or when you're ready to treat yourself, right? You can indulge a little, but this is just saying indulge, indulge, indulge. Forget all the rest, right? And screw the consequences. And yeah, it really wound me up. Wazzy says, but the same concept applies to almost everything nowadays. Just don't assume whatever you read or hear is true. Well, it does to some extent, but, like, you know, at times you've got to have a little bit of faith, right? Like, I mean, I'm not someone who, like, shows myself on camera, so you can't see my physique or understand my health in that way, but I'll assure you that I have gone from eating junk food to eating greens, vegetables, fruits, learning so much along the way and seeing it happen before my eyes. Like, I feel like, although I may not have the sciences down and the specifics, and I will hold up my hand and say, hey, I'm going to probably say something at one time or another that's wrong, but the general principles I picked up seem to be very true about what types of food you should be eating to stay healthy. And yeah, so, like, I mean, it should hopefully sound logical as well, some of the things that I have suggested. You know, eating your greens. Come on, we know that by now. We can't start trying to debunk the good nutritional advice and stuff that's out there. There's a new plugin on the server, by the way. I can see an armor stand appearing when it does it as well. Alright, so I've had my rant. I'll let chat, it's your turn to say something to me. I'll, like, if anyone wants to argue against me, I'm always happy to have that discussion. Like, put your thoughts, feelings in the chat. You also just kind of know what is good and what isn't just by how it makes you feel when you eat it, says Bob the Midget Squirrel. Possibly, yeah. I mean, I would agree and disagree with that, because when I used to eat sugars all the time, I didn't know how it was affecting me because that was the normal, right? And it's difficult to detect how things change. But then when you go the other way and then you hardly eat sugars and then you go out, you have a sugary treat, and then oh my god, insulin's pumping around your body, you'll get lightheaded, your energy feels weird, like you can feel what sugar's doing to you because you've kept it out of your system. So it's like, you know, it's like science experiments. They have to come up with very foolproof ways of testing stuff because there's so many ways for things to fail. And so if you think you're, like, in tune with your own body, you do have to have, like, a fair bit of understanding of what either thing is like, right? Johnny Fight says, when you get high salt or sugar... Okay, that one went right off the screen. Let's read this. Yorkisar, I think, is chipping in with some cheers and some bits, saying, just tuned in for health advice from X. One time I visited a friend who couldn't eat much sugar. Stayed for a month. After that, I stopped eating sugary/sweet food, and another month I didn't even want anything sweet. Now all my favourite ice cream is too sweet and chocolate that I can eat. Nobody else can. 85% cocoa. Got rid of first 5 extra kilograms because of that. That's awesome, and that's really great. I still kind of, like, love sugary stuff and treat myself to something every now and then. Also, go for the 100% cocoa. Like, you could probably do that if you've got hardly any sugar in your diet. I eat 100% or 99, and it's fantastic. But yeah, well done, dude. That's awesome. I wish I could go that far. I have just a little bit of sugar, really. I don't really add sugar into anything I'm eating. It's just sometimes I have my cereal with a little bit of honey, and sometimes I'll have like a lightweight treat. You know, I never have anything on the regular that's like, I don't know, a donut, a milkshake, like nothing loaded. I always just have like smaller treats with just a tiny bit in, but I could probably cut those out as well. Bob the Midget Squirrel says, true, maybe it requires some level of awareness already. What you said about sugar is exactly right. If you feel that crappy rush, you have to know that it has to do with all that sugar you ate. Yeah, and I mean, I've experienced it several times over the past months where I've gone out to eat and then, you know, had a dessert and then after it's like, whoa, you know, I can feel that. Yorkisar says it's I tried 99%, it's fine, but sometimes I still want a bit sweeter, so 85% is that sweet spot. That's good if you found what you like. There's so little sugar in 85% though, it's like, it's pretty decent. I found once I got accustomed to the 99 stuff, like I would always just sense the sugar too much in 85, so I just kind of stuck with that. Look at this. Look at this. Alright, Jared, I got another task for you when you're done with that, is just to find something that makes it look like a grill and makes it look like it's attached to the wall. That's why we got this one block gap. So maybe it's even just like a strip of blocks. However, whatever you choose, it might be best to do it with a slab, as this is like 2.5 blocks high, so you'd want the top and the bottom to feel the same. Anyway, right, so look, the peeps have built it all the way over to that edge. Excellent job. Excellent job. I am wondering if the shape of this is alright, because it's a bit repetitive. I think what we'll use is some of the roof to help make this next bit look right. But wow, does that look amazing so far. I think before I go to the roof, that's going to be grindy. I think what we should all do is get working on the interiors. If we could fill up all of this concrete, this stone even, going back a little bit further, we are going to build the interiors, and this is where I want to start divvying up teams to do different areas, right? Like we need toilets, we need all sorts of things. Let's bring it back about as far as that. That's probably the most that we're going to do. We're going to need like player, ow, changing, ow, skeleton, you're a butt. Now you're dead. Nathan Reese, free, is here resubscribing for 2 months in a row, saying love the stream. I'm glad you love it. I hope you all enjoy you'll enjoyed some of the health advice stuff as well, because you know, I really love it for people to hear that and try and make a difference with diet and health and all that stuff, because it can be really like life changing to you know, to get out on top of that stuff. Bob the Midget Squirrel says, X, how do you get yourself to go to bed on time to keep a rhythm? Well, first of all, you have to do it, right? Like, you got to keep the rhythm, so you need to be in charge, and even though sometimes you feel a bit lazy and whatnot, it's like, this is bedtime, and over time it gets easier. For me, though, what helped me get into a good rhythm, I think, is a bit of structure to your day. So at the end of the day, you want to feel like you achieved all the things that you needed to do, and also to wear yourself down a bit. I do exercise throughout the day, so by the time night rolls around, I do feel like I need a rest. But if you're not feeling like that, go on the treadmill for a little bit, or also I find that not eating helps so much. Not eating about like at least 6 hours before I go to sleep, so helpful. Yeah, because one of the things that would keep me up, air quotes or whatever, is like just like food digesting in your body. I don't know, but maybe, you know, that like you make so many changes that maybe you make a lot and you're not sure which one is the one that's helping, right? Because I do a lot of things to try and sleep better. One thing that really helps me sleep better, again, now that I'm thinking about it, is yoga. Like, whenever I do stretching and I'm on top of things like that, I sleep so much easier. It's like my body just is so restful when it's well stretched out and there's no aches and pains or whatever, right? Cutting down the light levels around you helps for me to keep a sleep schedule, says Wozzy. Great advice. Here's some more advice. Now things are popping into my head, right? So where you eat sleep, do this activity, do that activity, your brain associates with. If you have a TV in your room and you sit on your bed and watch telly, your brain associates sitting there and telly, right? So when you try and sleep in the bed, the idea is that you're sort of in like TV mode a little bit. Your brain will overlap these things. I have a bit of a bad habit of sitting in my armchair in front of my television when I eat, and because of that I sometimes get really strong food cravings when I'm watching like something on telly. Like it's been a long day, just watching something before I go to bed, and all I can think about is food because I usually sit there and eat food. So keep your room separate, like keep where you sleep separate from everything else. And also when you're going to bed, try and get yourself in a darker environment. Like maybe go for a walk outside while it's dark, and then when you come back, don't turn on all the lights, you know, just turn on what you need and try and keep the feeling dark. And yeah. Right, I need to be productive Minecraft style. So who's interested? Who wants to build rooms and stuff? So we're going to need like a player entrance, and that will probably be over there. So I think what we'll do is we'll make this tunnel turn the corner, come this way, and go into some changing rooms or something. Why can I hear creepers? I can hear a creeper dying. Okay, I don't know who to put in charge of what. Hubble. I need redstone for rooms, lots of rooms. How many mods? We've got Garth and Winnie here. And now I hear the creeper blow up. Oh, that's why there's torches everywhere. Jeez, obviously. I think Garth wants to. Yeah, I think Garth read chat and now is in my face. Cool. Garth. All right, Garth in charge of player dressing rooms or whatever, right? So this is going to be a path, like a tunnel, because that's the tunnel right there, right? So there's going to be a path here. Okay, and then that's going to go to an entrance or an exit that we won't build yet, but it'll be somewhere in this area for the players to arrive at the stadium at. Then we'll give you, how much space? Maybe under where this grass. It doesn't look like very much for an interesting. Okay, there is not the craziest amount of space. Maybe we actually have them on this side underneath the pitch. Actually, that sounds amazing. So build the player rooms, whatever it is you want to do, like that goes under the pitch, and then we'll have a wall. So this is 3 wide. Let's make the corridor 5 wide. This is going to be a wall here between like that and the next area. So then what we're going to have on the other side of this wall is concession stands. So I'm not sure, was Winnie interested? Let's see if Winnie's interested, and then she could head up a project here, or someone else could. So then what we'll do is we'll have like food available and stuff like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a wall here. This is going to be like where you can buy food and programs and things like that, and I'm out of blocks. Winnie's here. Awesome. Want to head up food and concessions? Hey, someone threw me some stone. Awesome. So this is going to be like the counter here. Cool. And we don't want it all to be like uniform the same. So I reckon what we'll do. Actually, for this, I'm not so sure. Maybe we'll just do that for now, and then we'll have toilets at the end. Yeah, you need toilets as well. So toilets at the end here. Concessions and toilets in this space. There's a wall. The materials can be changed, by the way. The stone is just like to lay out different areas. So we'll get that kind of bit done for now. And then somewhere in here, we're also going to need, oh my goodness me, like a whole walkway up the top here with the Sky Lounge in mind. Goodness me, there's so much to be done. Let's grab our dirt and go check that out. Imagine a mod that hooks Minecraft and Factorio together and players can switch perspectives, says Bob. There's actually a mod for that, and we've been discussing how we would do it. You can pump items like through ender chests that switch between the two games, so you can put diamonds on belts, and if you've got mods on here, you can bring like the Factorio items into the game. Crazy, right? So this will probably go forward a few blocks. So this is going to be like a roof height we've got to consider for the other builds. Then it's going to go up to the Sky Lounge. So I think we're going to have concessions and toilets back here, and then things going into the Sky Lounge. So that's where the Sky Lounge is. So I don't know who will be doing this, but it's going to be like a big open area. So we'll probably have a walkway coming in these two directions. So this will be like a walkway for all the fans or whatever to go through. Sky Lounge on this side, and then in these spaces, concessions and toilets. We got to do this on every single side. Like, this is crazy right here. This is absolutely crazy. Then at the top, I don't think we're going to add anything in this space other than stairs that lead down. So this can feel like very industrial and just like the back end. What's Pony doing up here? She's placing torches. Good job, Pony, actually. I was trying to take the mick, but then I realised, oh, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. So that comes down to there. The other one will probably come down somewhere around here, and then in the middle we'll have a staircase that will lead down to this area, and then we need a staircase leading down to the other one. So I think I'm gonna get on that with some blocks. We're gonna go grab some stair blocks, and there's a Big Mac. There's a Big Mac. What? Perfect timing though. The stadium is looking fancy, says UGM Trash. Isn't it just? Isn't it just? I think we're going to put sky windows at the top there, so we break up this big wall that we got. Man, this is looking amazing. And great choice of blocks. That's looking real good right there. Trungle City Football Club. I love it. That's really cool. That is so cool. Ilu Cat says, what a mad lad, spawn-proofing the build so it doesn't blow up. Mad lad. Oh. Have I got another noise in the ear? Yorixar, I think, is here doing cheers and bits again, and I've totally missed it. I've ignored it. It's like I'm playing Factorio or something. Yorixar is here saying, hey, this is the game Pix and Joel talk about on Spawn Chunk podcast I've listened to. This is not an ad at all. Do you listen to them? I do not. Spawn Chunk podcast. I may have heard of that because I know there are like Minecraft podcasts, but I don't really listen to any of them. But dude, thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. I appreciate it. Are you saying that you normally tune in to see different games, or like I'm confused now? I assume anyone that tunes in plays Minecraft and watches Minecraft. That's what I assume. Okay. I don't need that because I ain't got a bow. I mean, I ain't gonna eat this Big Mac. Jeez. Right, thrown out a few junk blocks. Good stuff. We need more spruce wood, basically. Now we're going to make stairs galore. Awesome. Make more logs, more stairs, because we're going to just tear through this, I'm pretty sure. Sweet. And then the rest, probably those. Nice. Okay, make some slabs. Bam. Right, so now we've got redonkulous amounts of slabs and of stairs, and we've got to figure out where these things are going to go and how they're going to reach the bottom here. Oak Lane is here, subscribing. Oak Lane, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time. Pixel Riff says, hi, I just joined the stream and I heard someone talking about my podcast. Thought my ears were burning. Ah, okay. That Pixel. Pix and Joe. Ah, Pix is short for Pixel. That's how I probably heard of it then, right? From old Pixel Riffs. Old Pixel Riffs! I don't know why I had to say it like that. Just thought it sounded funny. Is that okay? Is that allowed? Johnny Fight says there's a lot, Camo J. Could be doing. What did Camo J say? I don't know. The suspense is killing me. Okay, let's go ahead and like that, down to there. We got a noise in here from iLove Cat saying my habits are horrible. I have a computer in my sleeping room. I eat here. I eat sweets at work, so every time I'm there I'm craving sugar, and I sleep with something to listen to. Music videos, you know. I'm glad Oh wait, you is in me, jeez! You are now feeling sleepy. I'm glad the army is going to break all these habits. Dude, if it does, you know, take that with you. Whatever you get from it, take it with you. Having your habits broken can really help sometimes, like going on a holiday and everything getting thrown around, and then you kind of realize, hey, I'm doing this thing wrong or whatever. But dude, like, yeah, you know the habits, man. Just always try and chisel away at them a little bit, you know. But dude, thank you so much for the donation, man. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Enjoying X ramble about stuff, as always. Just always rambling. Can't believe it. If anyone wants to mirror these staircases, all of them are going to need what I've just built here on either side. So now that we've done that, we got to... Oh, I threw away the dirt, and now I need more. We've got to build it again on this side, right? This song is kind of like a bit retro wave, synthwave sounding. Just realised. Sweet. This is probably the better way to place them. I don't eat at work. I have to force feed myself at work, says Sass. Well, I eat at work because work is at home for me. Oh, jeez, I did it all wrong. I did it all wrong. I'm useless. Okay. Well, I can place a few here. That's a thing, I guess. And then I got to place them underneath. Wow. Made it all difficult for myself, haven't I? One there, one here. It's called Neon Lights. It's disco, says I Love Cats. Is that the name of this song? Jinx Honey says, I keep expecting to hear Aha say take on me. Take on me. I like that song. I like the original. Then some boy band ruined it. Oh, those boy bands. Ruining songs. Ruining songs from my childhood. It wasn't from my childhood. It was from the imaginary character in my head's childhood. That's a derp, ain't it? Says Sparky. Y'all a bunch of derp fiends right there, I tell ya. Oh, Asuma, you said you wouldn't change your skin. Then you changed your skin. Derp fiends, I tell ya. Derp fiends. Don't feed the derp fiends. Marilyn Miner is here. Resubscribing for 34 months in a row. Saying happy anniversary. 34 is... Wait. Now my brain's all confused. 12... 2 months and 3 years. Just a month anniversary. Thank you ever so much, Marilyn. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing here today. And thank you again. It's time to change the time. Bam! Take On Me was a boy band from the start, says I Love Cats. Was it really? But wasn't that when boy bands actually wrote songs? I don't know. I'm probably going to just sound old now. Hey, couldn't I just do it like this? This would be far more efficient. Look at that efficient block placing right there. Why didn't I do it from the start? Okay. How close to the other one? Quite far away, actually. Which is probably a good thing. Gives us lots of flexibility. Punching out your torches, Pony, I am. What are you going to do about it? Kazitron is here doing cheers, throwing bits, saying... As your floor placer, I always need to know what blocks you choose for your flooring as soon as possible. My username is King of Skylords. King of Skylords! Thank you ever so much for doing the floors around here. I appreciate it. And thank you for the cheers and the bits. I will come down and have a look. While I also punch out more of Pony's torches. Oh, there you are. Hi. Nice to meet you. Let's quickly fill in this. We'll come back to this in a moment. Pony, getting in the way! Jeez, what a butt. What a butt. Oh, that was clever. Hang on, is that a thing that we can do now? Oh, ow! So aggressive. Do I have to have an empty hand? An empty hand? How did she do that? Maybe maybe empty, like, without anything in the offhand. I don't know how they're sitting in. I don't know how they're doing that. Apparently I can't do it, so whatever. Whatever, I say. Badger says fight. Stop trying to incite violence. Jeez. So the King of Skylords wants to know what we're going to have for our floors. I'd maybe go for something checkered in here. Maybe a little bit of orange with another colour we haven't seen. Maybe like orange and blue. Wait a minute. How can it be checkered with a central? I don't know really. I'm kind of not too fussed what goes in here. Also there's... Oh yeah, these things are being built. That's awesome. So maybe go with stripes of orange, like 2 thick stripes. Just something, I think something relatively plain. I'm really not sure now. I didn't think of any of this. Apparently it's eye break time, so before we do that, let's finish what we're doing right here and not get too distracted. Ew, the old cha-cha wood, you say? The old cha-cha wood. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So, although it's all orange, this can be like more walked upon, marked out orange, right? And then there'll be a way through to that area. We're actually going to have a bit of a dividing wall here, I think would be smart. So we won't get too close to these blocks for now. But somewhere in that dividing wall, there'll be a path through the middle. So maybe we have these blocks. And maybe you want to build these out of slabs to save materials. Just an idea. Yeah, something like that I think would do just fine. And then on this side, like a grid. I think that'll work out pretty well. Alright peeps, Funky Coaster is here, resubscribing for 13 months in a row, saying hi X, love today's episode, was so cool. Really enjoying this season, best wishes. Thank you ever so much man, appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to record, that's for sure. Peeps, it's time to look away from the screen. That's right, I ain't doing anything. I can see out of the corner of my eye that Pony's being a butt again, but I ain't doing anything right now other than looking away from the bright lights of the screen. Y'all should do the same. That doesn't mean check your phone. That means take a moment here to rest thy eyes so that the eye doctors are happy with the break that you have taken to rest the eyes. I'm so slow at getting to the point. Those eye doctors, they say every 60 minutes take 5 minutes of rest from looking at the screen. It's like they don't realise that I've got my headphones on and I can hear what they're up to. It's like they don't even know, peeps. Anyway, I've just taken a little moment there to rest my eyes. I'm streaming, so I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to tell the eye doctor next time I see them, I'm going to say I never took 5 minutes. I was streaming. Betty Baghdaddy says, Twitch baby, resubscribing there for 9 months in a row. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream. Don't put a boat in here. We're all going to get stuck in a hole. It's going to be like... No! Don't push me over. Jeez. You give yourself an eye break for 5 seconds and what happens? Everyone tries to put you in a hole and kill you. I can't believe it. I wasn't even the one that dug you down, LeMayo, says Pony. But you were thinking about it, weren't you? I know you were. Don't lie to me. Jeez, right. Cat says Pony deserve it. Well, Cats is a moderator, so everything he says is the absolute truth. Let's go throw some things around, because I do not want all of these things. What I need is some grey concrete and some glass. Oh yes. Probably not that much, but that'll do for now. You were getting picked on today, X, says Marilyn Miner. It would seem so, wouldn't it? Poor old X, just trying to live stream and entertainment. Oh, they're trying to kill me. Oh, they're trying to kill me. Betty, thank you again for your support. Appreciate it. So, peeps, the second thing that I wanted to waffle and rant about today was actually the episode on my channel today. So, what can I say about it? Like, obviously, there's always people that just appreciate, enjoy, have fun with. All of that stuff's great. We're all a group of friends. We play together. We come up with ideas to have fun and have wars and do crazy stuff. And then some people, just for some reason, I don't get it, get mean and vicious about it. and there's like a slew of horrible comments, which, I mean, yeah, they don't represent everyone. You can ignore them, but it always gets to you. It's just, I need to not let it, but it does. What's really been frustrating is that there have been... Oh, I picked up the wrong block type. There are no, like, express rules of engagement at this point in time. And I think we're establishing some now, but I've got a slew of comments, like, saying cheater and all of this. And it's like, oh, how can I cheat? What do you think this is that's happening before your eyes? Like, oh, it gets to me. It gets to me. And I know I'm probably speaking to the people who understand what it is and what's going on, but it really gets to you having to read through mean-spirited comments, right? And I just exhausted me. That was one of the most fun things we'd ever recorded together. Had a great time editing it, and then it's like, oh yeah, this, I forgot. Every time you try and do something fun like this, some people just get mean. Debug suggests that it's trolls. I don't think it's trolls. I think it's emotionally undeveloped people, and it is kind of infuriating because you're just never going to be able to explain it, it feels like. But I know, like I said, probably most of y'all here are the ones who understand what it is, and that it's all good natured and fun and doesn't need to be something to scream and shout about. But why does it get to you, says Wassy? I think it's a good question, really. Is this the wrong stuff? Ah, I picked up the wrong thing. Why does it get to me? Yeah, I guess it's just the nature of communicating online, really. You know, all these opinions come flooding your way. So when a load of people call you a cheat and this and a that, and you're thinking, well, hang on a minute, like that was never the deal. Like, there were no rules. Why are these people saying there's rules? And oh, it just becomes a bit much, because it doesn't happen in real life, right? You don't walk outside your house and a bunch of people are going, you're a cheater, you know, like, and their claims are like just, you know, ridiculous. It doesn't happen. But on an online environment, it feels kind of personal, I guess. So the other thing as well is that I've got like a lot of really, I don't like using this word very often, but like proud of Hermitcraft and what it is and all like the content that's been created there. And so it kind of frustrates me that we're trying to do all this cool stuff and it's just being received like from a point of ignorance, I guess, you know, like you don't want to break the fourth wall, you just want to kind of do the thing and enjoy it, but does it happen? I need quartz up here next is the thing. This is going to be like the roof area, so this stuff's going to be kind of cordoned off, I guess. And I wanted to see what that looks like from down below. Might add another window there and then mirror it again. Anyway, again, if oh look, has someone done it, or did I do that? If anyone wants to mirror these staircases, anyone's watching who's participating and stuff, it'd be super helpful if someone could come over here and do that. Also, what is up with this weather? Like, why am I putting up with this? Hey, someone brought me quartz, thank you. I also got a full inventory, so I hope it's just the one stack. Excellent. Sweet. So let's go over here. X, didn't you say that there'd be no elytra rule? Isn't that the point of your labyrinth star base, says Eurexar? I believe I might have contributed to the confusion myself. I didn't, like, internal communication has been pretty poor, so I wasn't entirely sure what was going on. One person says one thing, one person says another. I was, like, desperately trying to understand what the rules are, right? So at some point I might have overstepped my boundary a little bit, but going into it there were no rules, which might change because of the kind of feedback, but who knows. What about breaking the main entrance, says Mr. Hype? I don't know either. I just it's tricky stuff for me to do all this kind of thing, but I like it. It is good fun. It's just it doesn't always work out quite how you imagine. One of the things I struggle is when I play Minecraft, it's Minecraft, right? Like, I see it like a game. So if there's a mob in front of me that's trying to kill me, it's like, oh, that needs to be gone, you know? That's kind of how I am. I think this is kind of coming together okay so far. This bit here will be all kind of plain, I think. Or maybe we could throw in a couple of stripes of detail or something based on what we're doing here. Oh, hang on a second, what's this? I don't know what this is, but dude, there's going to be a staircase here. Let's actually get on top of that now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then it's odd in the middle. So it being 4 wide here would actually probably be a good idea because you've got 2 things converging together. I'm just going to use glass. Like, I don't, just we need temporary blocks, whatever. Don't need to pick like the perfect one. 3, 4. Oh, goodness. Can't even place a block properly, can I? How do the other hermits deal with such things? Do you talk to them about it? Oh yeah, we talk about it. Of course we do. Like, no one likes it. No one wants it to be happening, but it is, and it's frustrating because it's like, oh, who said, you know, who said this was a thing and that was a thing? Apparently I've said that the elytra thing was a thing, so that's probably on me. We might end up having a little connection to that side over there. This is looking terrific so far though in here. Oh yeah, and this would also be like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't actually think it'd be a good idea to build that up too high, but definitely a little bit of an indent. So that can get built up and filled in. That'll match up with this nicely. I think it will make that look a lot smoother as well. Need the same thing over here, I guess, but let's not get too distracted. We were trying to build a staircase. Why did I come down here? I seem to just be forever juggling around doing little details, right? Oh man, we got some interesting stuff coming along over here. This is great. And then on this side, not so much being done on this one yet. That's cool. Motorang says, guys, I've got some work to do. I'm going to lurk for a little. Alright, man, thanks for... well, lurk is staying here, right? Thanks for being active, now be inactive. I don't know. I Live Cats is here with a cheer, not a cheer, doing a donation, making a noise in my ear, saying, okay, let's say you did break the rules. It's between friends. It's not important as long as you have fun. So you did something you weren't supposed to. Big deal. People need to understand Hermitcraft isn't serious with what's happening. It's all for fun. Cats, probably put the nail on the donkey. That's not the phrase. Nail in the coffin. Jeez, put the tail on the donkey and the nail in the coffin. Peeps, get it the right way around. Don't put the donkey in the coffin. That makes no sense. Right, unless it's a dead donkey, then it's probably a good idea to put it in there. Thank you so much, Cats. I appreciate it. I appreciate the nice message as well. Like, yeah, you got it proper there. That's pretty much it, right? Like, no one in Hermitcraft's mad. We all had a great time playing together, but then it's, ugh, these other people just going bonkers and typing in caps and saying horrible stuff. This is going good so far. I think it's going to have to come out and meet up with the middle of this. So let's build this one back a little bit. Let's grab those slabs and bring it out to here. Whatever you do, don't put the coffin in the donkey, says Jim Trash. That's the worst of them, isn't it? Oh no, don't want to do that. Alright, so I think that's going to be a wall there. And occasionally this wall will have little step-ups to get into the Sky Lounge. In fact, they'll be right here. So this is going to be some sort of wall material on the side. And that means that we're going to have a little walkway. Now, because I think we're going to run out of space here, possibly, we'll make this walkway too wide. In fact, we could have lots of little step-ups so you can kind of walk through the sky. In fact, does the Sky Lounge need to be that big? I think, yeah, I think... Ah, do you know what? I'm probably overthinking it. Let's just... Well, I could be overthinking it, I might not be, but now we need to get over there, and now I need more temporary blocks. It's like I need an ender pearl. Jeez. Also, I got a box of quartz. Humans in the internet are sometimes oblivious to the fact there's a human behind the screen, so they don't think about what they're saying. Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, I think I need... Let's see if we've got peeps who need something to do, and we want to get this back bit here finished up. I don't know how tall that is over there. I think we can figure it out from... Okay, where's the glass again? So, 3 wide. I think it was 3 tall, actually. Okay, awesome, Hubble. So, I hope you're listening, because we're also going to add a little bit of detail here. Where does this start and where does it end? So, we've come up to this height. What I want to do... Actually, we'll put it in line with these blocks here. Just so it's nice and easy. You're going to have a strip of a different colour, just to break up the monotony at this height. So it'll be like that all the way over to the other one. Which apparently... Yeah, I already put a block in there. We'll do it at that height. Oops. That height there, and then another one. Okay, that is 3 tall. Another one at the very... actually doesn't look so great. Like that. We'll have 3. So just to break up the fact we've had the same material all the way. We'll have that in line with the windows going all the way across like that. I reckon that'll look cool. I like this. This is pretty cool what Swordsman Joe's doing here. Whoa! And then I fell down. And yeah, this is the other thing that I was working on. So a straight line of that across. Yeah, just straight mixing of the 2 materials, right? Like one of one colour, one of the other. And then if you could do that for the whole wall going all the way across the back, that'd be amazing. Like the windows will line up with the staircases because there's 2 more. And yeah, that's just awesome. Look what we can achieve building together. This is so awesome. Okay, I'm adding in extra blocks that I don't want to leave behind. They're the same colour of material. I want to make sure we know all the space we have to build with here. Someone down below will catch it and put it to good use. That's how things work around here, apparently. Oh my goodness me, we're going to struggle to get down there. I also don't know where to walk. Or go. Fail! I don't think it's going to come down. It looks like it's going to come down over on this side here. So I'm not sure. Maybe we can use Swordman Joe's walls to kind of create a divider or something. But from here, I can just about start to build more of it. Excellent. Excellent. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so where does it come down? Just like, 1 block away. I think what we'll do is have that. Excellent. Yeah, just have a little bump up here. In fact, what we'll do is that 2, 3, 4, and then this one goes in there, 5. That'll be the shape. So it's a bit of a squeeze in this area, but that's all we've got to work with. And then this floor then needs to connect to the bottom. So again, anyone, let's ask in chat. Let's see if anyone else wants a job, because this needs to be rebuilt again for the other spots, essentially. Ah, failed the jump. Try again. And failed the jump. Is someone messaging me? Let's have a look. Yep, someone's messaging me. I'll check it out quickly. Also, MouseFan1993 is here, resubscribing for 34 months in a row, saying almost 3 whole years. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much, MouseFan, for sticking around for so long, and appreciate it, dude. Thank you. What is this message? Ah, okay. Concorp is the true winner at the war. Income skyrocketed, says Nickersgun. Oh, it sure did. It sure did. They made a lot of profit. Wow, these are looking gorgeous. These are the kind of details that I'm talking about right here. Little shops and stuff. Awesome. Very good. Okay. Wait, I asked in chat if any... No, I don't think anyone else wants to now. Okay, so I'll probably leave that alone for now. What other things do we need to take care of? The roof with the quartz. Need to do that. Oh, look at that. That's looking gorgeous. So's this here as well. We've got to put a roof on this now. Also, Swordsman Joe, if you're watching, putting the green on this side over here would be fine as well. Like, just the same as you did, so there isn't this gap. That would look really cool. Have like a little barrier thing to walk down on either side. Can I hop in here? Thank you. Also, there's a gap there. Cool. Right, now I'm up the top. I should use rockets to get up here. I'm going to need slabs. Oh my goodness me, I'm going to need stuff, aren't I? What I kind of originally wanted to do is have some big support things here and have like quartz things going down, like the supports of 3D, but I really don't want to do that anymore. I think that'd just be a bit much. I think I'm going to grab my... what am I going to do here? We're going to put slabs over it, and I also want to put in some windows. So here, we're going to have a window. But then not at this height. So I don't really know what to do with the materials here. I think what we'll do is just fill it in with this material, yeah. And then where we've got those gaps, we'll fill that in. Uh-oh. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. No nighttime. Nighttime sucks. X, will your answer to this question be no, says Davium Silva. No, it won't. I don't even know. I don't even know. Your elytra is low. Yes, it is. Well spotted. We'll have to go back to the old repairs farm at some point. This thing, we totally need to take a step back and check this thing out at some point. Oh yeah, that is looking cool. There is like some gaps missing here and there with those blocks at the top. Trungle City FC. That should have probably actually been up on that blank space there. That would have been the perfect spot to put it. But that's fine. It looks awesome. Oh, and I like the support beams as well. They look really cool. What could we put across there? Come on, you Trungle troopers. Keep trungling along. Actually, I might need a bit more of that for the roof. Okay, so quartz, I'm going to need that. Everyone is opening these boxes. There is so much quartz going around here. I'm going to drop off some of those now. And we're going to grab more quartz. Quartz. Sweet. Alright, there we go. Plenty of that stuff. Rock it off. Right, this runs the risk of looking a bit boring if we don't do the top right, so we're going to slab it all up, have these blocks in between, slab that bit, and I think that probably actually don't look too bad. Here's where it gets a bit boring though. I think what we might do is bring those ones over as well. yeah, otherwise it's going to be super boring. The turtles of Trungle are trungling along, says Badger. Badger Spanner. The turtle should totally be the Trungle mascot, you know. Turtle guy. That's what we'll call it. Turtle guy. Turtle T Stadium, says Grobzilla. Well, we got a team name. We don't actually have a stadium name, do we? The Stadium of Derp. The Dirt Bowl. The dirt being that it's not a bowl. Make a turtle blimp, says Davium. That would be something. Cool, all of this done in survival Minecraft as well. Craziness. Crazy. Like Jay-Z. 'Cause it rhymes. Alright, there we go. So what are we doing for this bit? Because we've kind of done this before, right? Also, I need to fix those walls, so let's quickly get in here. There we go, that matches the other one. Those stairs are a bit oddly placed. Let's see if anyone needs a job again. It's this Hermitcraft, says Dragonfire. This is not her Hermitcraft. Nope, no one. Never mind. Lizzie Bess is here doing cheers, throwing bits, saying cheer. This is a great looking build, X. Eager to see what is built next. Just more stadium. People will be sick of it before long. We've got to do this on 4 different sides and also some cornery bits as well. Wow, I've got some glass to fill in here. X, I replied to you, you idiot. You said hi, Pony. How am I supposed to decipher such a cryptic message? Pony, if you want to copy what Swordsman Joe is doing over here, or copy the staircases, because that's something else I still need to work on, really. We just need to keep building up these staircases, and so we can link everything together. I think I'm going to make this one 3 wide here as well, actually, because it's a bit cramped at the front there. So this will be 3 wide. Now we need to find a way for this to get down to the area down below. That's the bit that's tricky. I think we're going to have to build it in at the end, like over there. But it should really have 3. Or maybe we don't use a sky thing here. Maybe what we could do is take advantage of this, right? Small light. The magic shulker box. That shulker box is gonna get hidden. If you don't know it's there. Oh, wait a minute. How wide is this staircase gonna be? I think maybe what we need to do is think about how wide all of this is. Maybe bring it out by 1. There is a 25-second delay, says Nico Scon. Yeah, Twitch has a delay, as I'm sure you know. How do you play the server /realm, says Solid Thought. You have to be a patron to play on this server. Okay, so if that bit there is okay, then the stairs can continue from here and go up a couple of blocks. So they would be at that height, which means you sort of see them on the glass, which I don't particularly like, but hey, this is how stuff is. Like, it'll oh yeah, there's also that in the way, so then it's too wide here. Guess I'll have to do that for now. The question is, does it make the lobby look awful? Kind of looks like it'll actually meet up pretty well with what's going on up here. Oh, and now I can use the wall to my side. That's good. And it comes right up to the Sky Lounge. That's not so bad, is it? I mean, we just have to kind of take it, really, and go with it. I think what would have been smarter is maybe having all of this floor here at this level, so that meets up better. But I can't bother to change it. Awesome. Swordsman Joe's bringing the green into this area. So we ain't going to have a Sky Lounge there. This one's interrupted. I think all of the Sky Lounges might not be a thing. But anyway, Pony, if you want to do this, you want to build these up, that would be amazing. We need to get these little staircases built. And then they... they've got these above them. And that would be on both sides, wouldn't it? This is what happens when two people try to build at the same time. Okay, there we go. Awesome, Pony. Good to see you on it. Alright, so the stairs are now getting built. And then again, if we follow these patterns, everything will link up. So you can walk from the top all the way down to the bottom. Crazy. Are you gonna play soccer when you're done? Says Davium. Nah, we're just gonna call it quits once we're done. We're gonna be like, right, let's never visit this place again. Cool. I needed to do the roof. Hey, someone's doing the roof for me. Awesome. Well, let's get up there and make a little bit of progress with them. And I think we might be ready to start moving around to one of the other sides. I mean, this has been the most productive live stream on this stadium by far, I think. Like, I guess a lot of it was big, sort of repetitive buildings. Well, I guess a lot of the rest of the stadium was as well, actually. If you think about it, I mean... Can't be that difficult, can it? Right. Also, those little... Ah, look. Need to get those. Oh, no. Why can't I reach it? There we go. Okay, that one there. Oh, I'm out. Oh, jeez. Well, hopefully the rest of those got caught. Let's go inside and check, actually. Okay, those are good. There's just one here. Did I pick up any of these when I fell down? Are there they go. Nice. Just enough to make the fix. Sweet. Alright, I think that other player saw what we were doing there. Also, this time of day is awful. Why can't it just stay day forever? Oh, no, they're not. Oh, I need to get back up there then. Jump out the window. Ugh. Right, I'm wondering if I can reach those from on top of those slabs. So if I can, I could go along and do them all in one go. Yep, there we go, that's the way. We've got a noise in the ear from Hamstap85 saying, so what you're saying is you want people to pitch your ideas for the name. Yes, I want them to pitch the ideas. I want them to score a goal. I'm not very good at this. Oh, thank you ever so much for the cheers and the bits, Hamstap. Appreciating the pun there. Right, I think these peeps building the roof know what's going on now. That's awesome. So those bits will hopefully get filled in. And I will use up some slabs while I'm up here. And then I think we'll drop down and go around to the other side, because most of the, with exception to the middle floor, most of the stuff is coming together here now. You're not very punny, says Cuplex. Jeez. What can I do? Okay, there we go. This is all looking good, isn't it? Wait, what's that? I think it's fine how it is. Don't need to move it out by one. The other one isn't. Oh, the other one is like that. Oh, that's weird. I wouldn't worry about it. It kind of looks like the pattern is the same. It's up to you if you want to. Oh wait, maybe the other one's already been done like that. No, it hasn't. It's up to you. Do as you like. I wouldn't be too bothered by it, you know. Ah, and over here things are a little bit different as well. Okay, I'll stay out of that. This is good though. Look, it's getting built all the way down. We've got staircases coming up here. Excellent. Stuff is coming together. Right, so what I want to do next is focus on the side of this building a little bit. Eventually we're going to have a window. Ah, I fell down. Okay, let's see if we've got another person spare. Alright, Jared. I've got a job for you. So over here, this area right here is going to be the best for adding a sky lounge. So what we're going to do is bring this sort of round to here. Actually, I've got to think this through a bit more. Anyway, Jared, I know you're watching, so that space there, we want to turn this underside bit into like a sky lounge, taking advantage of that window. Use up this space here in the corner because there's going to be nothing else here. And then there will be a window somewhere around here. So I wanted to get the path over here. Maybe it doesn't actually go all the way to the window. But I think it'd be nice to have a big window sort of looking into this area. So the path is 3 blocks wide. Let's make our window 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay, and I think I know what I want to do with this. I actually want to use a lot of glass, so let's get the glass right here. Let's actually make this 1 block higher. And then build this up a couple of levels. Just to begin with. Okay, and then literally from about there, we're going to have it go diagonal with the contour of the roof. Okay, so that one would be here. That's not a great place to land. There we are. Okay, that's good. I think. We should probably have like another entrance over on this side. That should actually be one bigger in each direction, so it lines up with this. Oh, also, someone's changed that, which is fine, actually. It looks a little bit better. It's only the one that's been done like that. Oh, the one at the opposite end has as well? Okay, yeah, we'll go with that then. The ones at the opposite ends are slightly different. I think then I actually want to redo this entirely now. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would then be in by 1. So this wall here would be this material. Everyone's just busy being it up today. I would take a job, but how much do you pay for it, said Cats? I pay you in harmony that you get by watching. You can redeem harmony for undisclosed future features that may or may not be delivered. What a bargain. Smix Live says, will you work more in the pirate district now the war is over? The war isn't over, the war's just begun. I really like the videos where you work on different smaller projects. Alright, cool. Yeah, I will get back to it at some point. I'm looking forward to doing the pirate project again, but I'm going to focus on my base for the month of January and until it's done, which may take longer than January because I have some very ambitious plans for it now that I'm getting in the groove. Break out. Oh, the beacon is helping. Have we had a beacon like for this project much at all? I'm trying to think now. When was the beacon last active in this area? I'm probably being a derp. It probably always was. Probably just for some reason now only noticed. That Jared, if you're wondering what I'm on about doing, this little space just behind here could be like a sky lounge. A window on this side, a window on that side. That's what I was getting at. We're also at the height now for doing this, so what I got to figure out, how was this before? It was get rid of all of these. It's going to be 1 block behind. first of all. Okay, that would be there. So this is going to be our window. So let's count it out again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then 2. So that's our window. I think I got it right. Okay, and I think what we're going to do is that. All the way across here. Except, right, then I've got more blocks that I need to remove. That makes sense. And now I've got to place them back again. Okay, so putting in the glass. Goes there. Right, let's get this bit right. You need to disappear, as does that one, that one, that one, that one, and those two. Cool. You've wasted 67% of January on the inane war, says Grobezilla. Inane war. Wasted? I've been enjoying the war. Okay. I think this will make it look far integrated better, because it gives just an extra bit of shape in this area. So then what we're going to do is, unfortunately, break a little bit of this again, which will be fine. Seems like it's already had the wall put back again, if those words even made sense. So we're going to go up in those 2 blocks, and then this here will be over by 1. Let's bring it up. And again, I'm sick of the night time. Let's get rid of the night time. Why do I let it be night? I can't believe it. Okay. Then that's gonna, all of this is gonna become a wall, basically. Now what I think it would be nice to have is some height difference. We haven't really done anything with that. I also think it might be nice to have a road go in here and have a little bit of a car park. But I want to see a bit of height difference come into this back area. Assume if you won the Hermitcraft War or lose, you won. The war isn't over. Why do people keep asking like the war is over? I don't get it. I must be missing something. So this shit here should be an entrance, by the way. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Like a little ticket booth thing. 1, 2, 3. Let's make it. And then we can put in some of the. Oh, I don't have the darker one. Maybe just some sort of shapely stuff around this. This will be like a little entrance thing. Maybe we'll change up some of the blocks there. Says 5 and breaks 4, says I Love Cats. Hey, I was just figuring out where the middle was. It's 3. 3 in the middle. Did X swear then, or was it my audio, says 123 Flying GB. Have you turned off swearing mode on your audio? Because if you haven't, it probably was. Let's go like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the middle. So then that there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm building now. Like a little. Oh, this is probably where we go wrong. We go off the rails and it doesn't look so good. I don't know what that is. I'm going to tear that out, actually. Need to maybe focus a bit more, or perhaps recharge the batteries on this project. Anyway, peeps, I've had like a tough day recording. Not much has gone to plan, and there's been delays and all sorts of things. Let's take a step back here. So I need to, basically what I'm saying is I should probably take this opportunity now that things are stalling a little bit to reflect on the project and to get a little bit of a break in. Let's Let's do this. Let's fly around and look at it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool over there. There's room for some more details around the place. That much is for sure. This side's going to need some work. Man, it's going to be so cool doing this. Davium says planning is overrated. Well, this is like partial planning and partial just doing things on a whim, right? It's a mix of both. We just come here, we start building, and then we plan little bits of the build and other bits just come together. These details in here are fantastic. I like the lighting in the floor. That's a good way to hide the lightning with the trapdoor. Let's see if this was progressed at all. No, so it's been the shops on the front that have been done, and there's a whole bunch of different types. What's Spangle selling? Cotton candy at a football match? I've never seen it. I've never seen it. This is great. Like, this has come together so well. We'll need to put in a roof in here, and oh, we need to do so much. Also, I really like the... Wait, is everyone jumping up and down there for a second? I really like this clay going across... Oh, I like that. That's good. This is great. Yeah, the details being put in here and there are wonderful. So I'd encourage everyone to keep doing what they're doing in here. But that's where I'm going to wrap up my stream, peeps, as you're probably aware. Yeah, I need to get on top of things before I go to bed. Do a bit more recording, etc. Peeps, thank you ever so much for tuning in today. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time hanging out with all of us. And I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. I'll see you tomorrow morning with Factorio. And that's it. So thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.